alive well
We're
before
alive.
this.
It's
I've been
Sunday.
alive for 44 years, believe it or not.
I've been alive almost 39 years.
Tomorrow
As
will
of
be
tomorrow.
39 years you've been alive.
Yeah, happy Sunday, fun day, everyone. And it's also Mother's Day.
Are you serious?
So to all the moms out there, all of the dads that have to play the role of mom as well, hope you guys had an amazing Mother's Day.
Should I share a little song tonight that special lady taught me in my life?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think all the moms would appreciate it.
My mom taught me this song. It goes a little something like this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's kind of a love song.
Okay.
It goes like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G.
Jeremy's taking us way back.
H, I,
Like
J, K,
sandbox days back.
L, M, N, O, P,
Talk about a
Q,
throwback.
R,
And it's not even
S,
Thursday.
T, U, N, V, W, X is my favorite part. You ready?
Okay.
Y, and Z.
Is it your favorite because it's the end of the song?
Dog. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing them with me?
I for sure thought you would have had a special Mother's Day song lined up.
Give me 1 second. I got one. You ready?
I'm
You ready?
Yeah.
It goes a little something like this. If
Thank you, Service Chihuahua.
you love your mom, type I love mom. Type it in the chat. If you
Thank you,
love
Tracy Williams.
your mom, type I love mom. If you love your mom and she's the bomb. If you love your mom, type I love mom. How's that? Is that good?
Pretty good.
All right. So, do you love your mom?
Pretty good.
Do you love your mom?
Yeah.
All right. You ready? If you love your mom, type I love mom.
Well, I can't type it.
You can just sing it.
Look at my fist. Do you think I can type?
Yeah,
with
you
this
definitely have
fist?
some kind of problem, but you can just sing it. I love mom.
Love my mama.
If you love your
Jennifer
mom,
Hale.
sing on type I love my mom. That's you. That's your cue.
Love my moms.
If you love your mom, cause you know she's the bomb. If you love
What's the
your
adventure?
mom, type I love mom. Do you love your mom?
Mm-hmm. My mom is the bomb. From day one.
And here I thought your mom was the rose. That's what I thought.
Thank you, Faye. Appreciate it. Bugs Adventures. Appreciate the super chat.
Happy Mother's Day to all you moms that are the bombs.coms out there.
Thank you, Service Chihuahua.
It's a special day. So how do you feel being a mom and being celebrated today? Which your son, Joey, he messaged you. What did he say? Is it too sappy for you to share?
I got a ton of messages. I got a ton of emails, ton of texts, ton of Facebook messages of everyone wishing me a happy Mother's Day. Thank you,
Okay.
Kimberly.
This is awkward because I only knew she had one kid and things are getting a little awkward with all these messages.
What I'm saying is I got multiple messages, not just from my kid,
Oh.
a lot of people.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Can you share with us with what
Thank
your kids,
you, Karen,
with your-
Jen's friend.
what your kids sent you?
You
It's
just said
too
happy
sappy.
Mother's Day.
Short and sweet to the
Short
point.
and sweet and to the point.
Not bad. So you've got Mother's Day that you're being celebrated today. And then tomorrow, the big 3-9.
Yeah, a lot of you guys know that
Wow.
tomorrow is my 39th birthday.
Big 3-9.
I probably won't do too much this year, but I definitely want to celebrate big for my 40th. I think that's tradition.
Well, this year we're
People
celebrating.
go all out once they turn 40.
This year we're celebrating in court. So should
Thank
be
you, Tanya
fun.
King, for the $5.
And we've got lots to update you on tonight. We've got so much to cover. It's a hails of a good night. We are absolutely going to get into the update with the neighbors.
Thank you, Ella
and
Bella.
so many other things. But George,
Thank you,
before
Debbie Dever.
before we get there, what should all of our viewers make sure that they do?
Make sure you guys are subscribed. It's totally free. The benefit of subscribing is that you can turn on the bell notifications so you get notified every single time we upload a new video, so you can keep up and keep yourself updated with the channel. And then it also notifies you when we go live.
Like right now.
Sunday. So we do go live every Sunday. Then occasionally we'll do a pop-up live for some type of celebration of some sort, right?
Maybe tomorrow. Who the hell knows? Maybe.
Thank you, Lady Squid.
Maybe for Georgia's birthday. Who the hell knows? It could be anytime, anything. Okay, so.
Thank you, Paul Ostmeyer. And I'm sorry if I butcher your name.
She'll butcher anything. She likes to butcher. So what Hales of a week. You've been in Ohio. Mm-hmm. I've been in Florida.
I've had 2 doctor's appointments so far this week, and then I have several more lined up throughout the month, and then it trickles into June as well.
And we've got mail to cover. We've got all kinds. You know, let's jump into your doctor's appointment first. And we're absolutely getting to the neighbor update. And no doubt you want to know what's going on with me in Ohio as well, with court tomorrow on Georgia's 39th birthday.
OBX Picker sent $5, says baby bear play date funds.
Yeah, baby. Actually, I will be out there again this week. I will be there again this week. Can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
Eagle Deb sent $5, says happy Mother's Day, George. Good luck in court, Jeremy.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So you've had a couple doctor's appointments already. Yeah. One of our suspicions, and we have shared this in the past, so this isn't new information for our viewers. So one of our suspicions that we thought potentially could be another round of cancer, we have confirmation now.
Not yet. It's too premature. I want to wait till I go through all of my doctor's appointments to update you guys.
But the one that you've already updated me on,
I still have to go in for another appointment. So I don't have like.
Okay, so anyways, awkward transition. I thought this was okay to go ahead and cover tonight. So no, awkward transition.
The doctor wants me to come back in for a further exam.
So awkward transition.
But we can share that she definitely recommended that I go in and get genetics testing.
Okay, so your doctor did recommend
share that,
absolutely genetics testing based on you having 2 rounds of cancer thus far that we know of, and your young age. So
correct. Because I'm so young and because I've been diagnosed with cancer twice, she highly recommended that I get genetics testing.
So which that means you're probably, I mean, in all reality, you've got to add another doctor's appointment to an already heavy schedule of doctor's appointments.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Shauna, for the $5 and happy belated birthday. Her birthday was yesterday.
So you've been here in Ohio.
Thank you, Shannon.
What have you been doing in Ohio the entire time you've been in Ohio and I've been in Florida? Besides FaceTiming me nonstop. Like, let's FaceTime and we can fall asleep to each other breathing in the phone. That's you. That's you.
So part of that statement is correct. This one over here has been FaceTiming me nonstop.
What?
Hours on end. And we'll both just be working on the end. Like, all you could hear is just us breathing and nothing else. It's all his idea.
Wait, so, you got to be kidding me.
Thank you, Gary.
It was your idea to fall asleep on the FaceTime together.
No, pretty sure it was yours.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's right. You're the one that hung up on me. That's right. You
started snoring like a baby bear, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she keeps waking me up." So I'll hang up, and he doesn't even realize that I've hung up because his snoring disguises the hang up tone. It kind of like buries that tone, and you can't even you don't even know until the next morning. Thank you, Kenneth.
How many?
Kimberly sent $20 for the baby animals.
Oh, thank you so much. How many hours do you think you've spent on FaceTime this past week?
Alex. I don't know. Quite a bit.
About 4 hours in the morning, about 4 hours in the afternoon.
Quite a bit. Well, it depends
on
what
6 hours in the evening.
It depends on your schedule and my schedule. So you asked, what have I been doing this whole time that I've been in Ohio? And obviously, aside from doctor's appointments,
she's been getting a lot of very good ice cream. That's what she's been doing.
I've been spending time with family. I've been able to catch up with friends. I've been able to just work from home. And the nice thing about being fun employed is that you could work pretty much anywhere in the world. So whether I was at my sister's house or my parents' house or here at your place or, you know, at my brother's house, I was able to work wherever remotely.
Always a big bonus.
Yeah. Thank you, Paula.
Picking your own hours is just as precious as picking your own nose. You don't want other people to do that. That's just weird and awkward.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, very.
Then why do you keep sticking your fingers up my nose? I'm just saying.
Do I stick my fingers up your nose? I mean,
my nose, my ears, my belly button.
Always giving him a finger.
Never ends. Never ends.
Pamela says, I love ice cream.
Well, if you love ice cream, you're going to love tomorrow's video. I can promise you that. But not only are you going to see ice cream in it, tomorrow's video actually, do you dare tell them or should I?
Well,
something the viewers have been waiting for a long time. A
little secret that some of you, actually a lot of you have discovered on your own is once we upload a video, it goes into playlists.
So there's a secret way to see our videos before they're actually unleashed to the world.
Thank you, MT Curie.
Yes. And the super fans have figured that out.
If you guys know how to navigate YouTube, a lot of you have figured
it out. A lot of you have figured it out. Actually, I can tell you already. I'm going to tell you right now how many people have watched tomorrow's video and they figured it out.
I can tell you that one of those views definitely wasn't me.
31 people have already watched it. And I just did the work
throughout the night and then all of tomorrow before we release at 5:30 because we release every day at 5:30.
There'll be 300 views.
That number will climb.
The super fans who have figured it out already know what's going on. But
thank you, Adam.
Should we tell them tomorrow has something to do with coins and something to do with coins being pushed?
Well, you definitely said ice cream. You dropped a little hint about ice cream.
You know, George loves her ice cream after coin pushing.
Thank you, Scott W.
So we promise you will not be disappointed with tomorrow's video. And if you are one of the Illuminati who have figured out how to navigate, and you are one of the super fans who know how to view our videos before we really, truly unleash them on the world, you know it's waiting for you. You know how to find it. But tomorrow, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, you're going to get to see a coin pusher after what?
It's actually a fun video.
Months.
It's been 6 months.
It's been a long time. It's a very, very fun video.
Yeah.
Very, very fun video. We had a blast.
It was a good weekend.
We had a blast. So this weekend, now a lot of people were worried because we didn't share a video Friday night, and that's not like us.
We skipped a day.
So do you want to share with them why?
Our emails and our messages got flooded with, are you guys okay? Like you guys didn't release today. Yes, we're okay.
Completely and totally okay.
We did miss a day because life just got in the way.
So a lot of our fans and a lot of our viewers don't realize,
thank you, Shannon Ely,
how intense it is to actually do what we do on YouTube. And if you're a YouTuber, if you're a content creator, you understand the intensity. It is a truly full-time, it's more than a full-time. It is probably the equivalent to 3 full-time jobs commitment.
Absolutely.
It never, ever ends.
Thank you, Ann McTaggart and so, Nicole Picanga.
With everything going on, so George here in Ohio, me in Florida, I had to fly back to Ohio. I'm here because of court. But not only that, I had to come back earlier than court because my driver's license expired.
So this year, usually Jeremy will go in person to renew his stickers, and then someone at the BMV will say, hey, you need to renew your license. Well, this year, since we were in Florida, I did it for him online and had the stickers. We paid for the stickers online, and then it was mailed. So completely didn't even cross his mind because we did things completely different this year. And I do have to say, 2020 and 2021 have been
crazy
years, have been weird years for us.
Amazing, epic years, but at the same time, crazy years.
Yes.
Crazy, weird, epic. That's yeah. So I did get my driver's license renewed. Yep. So that's a good thing. I can now drive again legally. Now, whether
luckily he did not get pulled over.
Yeah, luckily I did not get pulled over.
Because he does have a lead foot.
No doubt about it.
Dill hole.
And the only way that I actually found out that my driver's license was actually expired is because last weekend when you missed me so bad and begged me to fly to come see you, the airport TSA actually said, sir, your driver's license is expired. And I went, what the hell? I was like, no way.
But I think the BMV is being lenient because of the whole pandemic.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're extending everything and
yeah, I'm sure. They're probably, but now we have that issue cared for. So I had to come back early to care for that because this was the only place to actually take care of it. And then Monday, here's the crazy thing with court. So many of our viewers, whether they be YouTube viewers, Facebook viewers, so many of our viewers, and we're only streaming live on YouTube right now, but they all want to know, what's the update on the warehouse? What's the update on the warehouse? What's the update on the warehouse? Well, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we will be in court. And I can promise you this, we are not going to tell you everything right now, but I can promise you this, this situation has taken such random and extremely odd and extremely weird twist and turns. I mean, it's literally like, okay, well, this is what you have to do. And then all of a sudden, plot twist. I mean, it's like being in Otter Creek. One neighbor not happy, and then all of a sudden, neighbor, hey, how you doing, Jeremy? Plot twist. It's been one neighbor being good, and then all of a sudden, neighbor making cactuses. Plot twist. Yeah. I mean, this thing with Marilyn, major plot twist.
Yes, absolutely. It's just
major plot twist.
Insane.
So you'll probably get the update on Marilyn if I'm able to do it. And get the editing done, if we can get that done in time. That'll probably be Tuesdays to know exactly.
Thank you, Diane Galvin.
What the plot twists are. Lineman. But we promise you, the plot twists are. The plot twists are a many. You're not gonna want to miss it. You're not gonna want to miss it. I'm still scratching my head.
You guys subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get notified when that video.
I'm still scratching my head now.
Service Chihuahua says otter than Otter Creek.
No, definitely not otter than Otter Creek. Odd, but nowhere near otter than Otter Creek. Otter Creek is odd of all of its own. And then some of our viewers, when they see things, they're like, "Oh, okay, well, this guy's in court with Marilyn." And here, and he goes, "All right, now this guy, he goes, trouble seems to follow you. You have problems with your neighbors." Let's be very clear on these situations. Number one, I have never had any issues with Marilyn. Marilyn sued her business partner and then put me in the lawsuit in the middle, claiming that I never paid her $25,000.
So between two partners battling one another,
she put me in the middle.
Right.
So this is me being put in the middle by bad business. Okay. Now let's go to Otter Creek.
So Jeremy's just minding his own business, and then all of a sudden, bam.
So now let's go to Otter Creek. I buy a piece of property. The sellers refuse to have the survey done. Therefore, I have to do the survey, and bam, I'm in the middle of two encroachments. So these aren't issues that I went out to seek and to find. These are issues that were placed before me because of improper business, improper procedures,
Teresa sent $2, says your neighbor should go live with Marilyn.
Oh, that would be amazing. Really, it's improper people doing improper things.
Pamela says Jeremy stands up for his rights.
By all means. Yes. I think you always need. If you don't stand up for your rights, nobody will.
If they were in the same position as you were, they would absolutely do the exact same thing.
Are you sure? Because they keep saying that we should give every penny that we make and that we find and all the property. And
I'm sure a small percentage of people think that way, but the majority of people.
Okay, so here's the deal. If you're a giver, and I think we all know, if you're part of the What the Hales family, we already know Jeremy and George are givers, right? And so if you're a giver, you have to set your limitations because takers have none.
Thank you, Lori Hayes.
So keep that in mind when you go, well, Jeremy, you could have just gifted this property. Gifting that property is not simple at all. Gifting that property would have cost me thousands of more dollars. And so when you're a giver, you have to set limitations because takers have none whatsoever. So if you give one piece of property, you go, oh, wait, well, that neighbor over there who's got a junkyard on your property. By the way, wait until you hear the story from the cell phone company. 3 years of a battle met with guns and police in the town of Otter Creek.
Thank
Wait
you,
until you
Shannon
hear that. You're
Solis.
good. That's coming too. So if you're on one side of the property and you go, oh, you know what? That's not a problem. I'll just gift it to him. Well, now you got another neighbor. Oh, no, that's not a problem. I'll just gift it to him. Well, how am I supposed to live when I'm paying all this money to gift everything? And when does it stop? Then the next person comes. Well, I want your property. And the next person comes. I want your property. Journal. So there has to, absolutely has to be limitations, and you have to set them. And that limitation is I purchased 70 plus acres. It's like 70 and a half acres, something like that.
Thank you, Dolphin 224.
And I fully expect to own every bit of it and protect those properties, those boundaries. And then if I want to do something after that, I'll do it after that. But for what's coming in the future, there is not going to be an option for that. For people's safety, there is not an option for that. For insurance, for business, there's not an option for that.
Shauna.
What did Shauna do? Put an electric. Well, there will be many fences and some of them will be electrified. There's no doubt about that. Okay. So you've been in Ohio having the time of your life. I've been in Florida having the time of my life. What's the most fun you've had in Ohio this past week?
For me this past week, we got to see our Ohio friends twice, like our Ohio storage unit friends twice this week.
How do we see them twice? Oh, because of last weekend and then this weekend as well. Okay, so you're counting.
So it's been twice in 1 week. Yeah. Thank you, Noreen.
So we did have a blast last night.
I mean, I had fun every waking moment. It definitely feels good to be back in Ohio. Because for me, Ohio is home. I mean, I was born and raised here in Ohio. So it feels good to be back in a setting where I know.
Playground, did you spend most of your days maxing out?
Where I know my way around without having to navigate with the GPS. And
started making trouble in the neighborhood. I got a 1 little fight. My mom's got scared. She said,
my stomping ground.
Okay, so what did you miss most the past few weeks? Because it's been like 3 weeks since we've done something that you love the most.
Oh, our mail has been neglected.
Our mail
you know what? So neglected.
We are absolutely getting into the property, into the neighbor update, but we've got to get the mail. Now, here's the thing with mail. We have 3 weeks, actually 4 weeks of mail in Florida. And there are some incredible packages and letters to open from you guys. We don't have all of that today, but we do have 1 week's worth of mail here.
It's a lot.
And it's still a lot. We will get to all the mail. I promise. We will get to all the mail.
Yeah, so if you sent anything and it ended up in Florida and we haven't unboxed it yet, don't worry. We'll get there.
We will. And some of you did it a month ago, and we will get to it. All right, George, here you go. You're going to.
Thank you.
Now, there's more. Don't thank me yet. There's more. And we got to sing a song. We got to get mail. And
thank you, Nightmare Treasures.
There's another one. And then
so much to choose from. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, I know where I'm gonna begin.
Nightmare Treasure says, I can't wait for y'all to get the box from us. Thank you so much.
I think she's dropping the mail. You dropping it? It's my favorite song.
Thank you, Tomorrowlandon. Domino.
We got mail.
We got a ton of mail.
Now,
this is a fraction of the mail that still needs to be.
There is a month worth of mail.
All right, why don't you help me out? Why don't you get this big box out of the way?
Because I'm not wearing pants. That's to hide that I'm not wearing pants.
Go ahead and open that one.
Okay, but I can't move it because I'm not wearing pants. This is from Amazon. Amazon Fulfillment Center.
Where are you hiding the kids at?
Okay, and look at this, George.
Ooh.
20 pounds of the large milk bones. For the pigs.
You know what I like to do? Not only do the pigs enjoy eating the dog bones, but the chicken love it too. So I'll take like little pieces and crumble it up to eat it.
You want to know who this is from?
Who's that from?
It is from For Beauty and the Beast to snack on, enjoy your gift from Peggy Peters.
Aw, thank you, Peggy.
Thank you, Peggy.
Awesome.
From Peggy. She said 20 pounds.
They love it.
20 pounds
The
of
ducks
milk
even love
bones.
it.
You know what?
Have you tried any?
If
like
it's
them?
a long live stream tonight, I'm probably going to love it. Just snack on one
All right,
of them.
so this box is from Hooked on Pickin' from Trenton, Illinois. There's no note in here.
Okay.
But there's a.
Is that a dinosaur egg? No way.
How cool is that? And then some.
That is super cool.
Some dinosaur earrings. You've got longer arms than I do.
Dinosaur. Oh man, look at that.
So if this is directly from Hooked on Pickin', thank you so much.
Some dinosaur
Super
earrings
cool.
there. Look like T-Rex skeletons.
So that means I gotta wear those every time we go fossil hunting.
In the creek?
Yeah.
Or
I could somehow stick them on my hat.
Wait until you get back to Florida to see what I found in the creek. Let's just say huge.
Is it so huge that the H is silent?
It's so huge that it's huge. Yes.
Thank you, Beth
true.
Nickel.
Very true.
All right. The next package is from Sandy TG from Bellevue, Ohio. So a fellow Ohioan.
We like Ohio. Okay, while you get that one, I'm going to do this one.
Okay.
This came from Maya's Gems.
Okay.
Okay. Just a reminder, we have a month's worth of mail in Florida, and we haven't been able to do it since George came back. We will. We promise we will. Okay.
All right. Sandy writes, George and Jeremy, so glad that I found you guys about 8 months ago. You make the long days of sitting at home fun after watching you do storage units, coin pushers, and now the adventures in Florida. When I found these two cars, I thought about Jeremy and his Gator adventures and just had to get them. Sandy.
Whoa.
So these are for you.
Look at this. These
Those
are
are
alligator
cool.
Hot Wheels. Look at these alligator Hot Wheels.
That's pretty awesome.
How cool is that? Thank you, Sandy.
That's so cool.
They're called croc rods. It's
Thank
a croc
you,
rod.
Sandy with an I.
That is so cool. I'll set that over here. Okay, George, you're going to pull that out.
Okay.
This doesn't tell us exactly who it's from. It says a gift for you. Enjoy.
Aw.
And
so it came directly from Etsy.
Somebody said, is anyone else blurry? I think are we on the webcam? Nope, we're on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. It does get blurry. Try to refresh. Okay. And this is a diamond cut chain. It's a snake sterling silver, 16 inches. I don't think that's for me. I think somebody sent you a snake chain. Check that out.
So pretty. I do love my silver.
It's from Maya's Gems, but I don't know if they bought it from their Etsy store and then sent it.
From them, maybe.
Probably.
Whoever sent this, thank you so much. Sterling is my favorite.
George is allergic to pretty much anything that isn't sterling.
Sensitive.
I
do have very sensitive
beyond
skin.
sensitive. Beyond sensitive. Yeah, that's an understatement for sure.
All right, the next package is directly from Amazon. Some big things in here.
You got some big things?
Yes.
You like
Sunday's
it big.
always fun because it's like Christmas every Sunday.
You like it big.
Open you guys' gift. Here we go. It says, Dear George, it's not standard office supplies, but maybe the butt will be useful around the office. His magnet butt holds paper clips on the John. Some people add googly eyes to the face. From Debbie Vaughn.
That's definitely a Debbie Vaughn thing.
Oh my gosh,
there.
I love it.
That's a Debbie Vaughn gift.
I love it. And as a reseller,
look at
tape
this.
is so important.
That's a Debbie Vaughn thing for
is
sure.
Even more important.
That is a Debbie Vaughn right there. I love it.
Oh my gosh, I love. We have googly eyes that we found in a storage unit. I'll definitely be putting googly eyes up on there.
Yeah, we have a lot of googly eyes.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
All right, this one is from Tactical Gear Junkie. Let's see what this is here.
Shauna says, Jeremy, did you hide the engagement ring in one of those packages?
Okay, oh, no way. Look at this, George. Look at this.
What?
Somebody made, this has got to be for Robbie. Gator Scout Master. Look at that. Gator Scout Master.
How cool.
That is professionally made. Gator Scout
Love
Master.
it.
Let's see if we can find out who it's from.
Does that mean we have to get
Badge.
Robbie from Get Swamped his own vest?
Yeah, Robbie
order to
from
rock
Get
that?
Swamped definitely has to get his own
Or
vest.
will he allow us to put it on his hat that he wears all the time?
This is the super coolest patch ever. All right, I will make sure this goes back to Florida for Robbie. I don't know who it's from though, but it's so cool.
That is pretty cool.
Definitely custom made, coolest thing ever. Thank you so much. If you sent that for Robbie, because he's the Gator Scout Master and I'm just the rookie, super cool.
In training. I told him I was going to get him a patch that says in training. The next package is from Paula Boggs, all the way from Lancaster, California.
All the way from California. Wow.
California.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it says something.
It says, what the ha? No, what the Hales?
What the hell?
That has to be custom made.
I love it.
That has to be a
my
custom
gosh,
made.
Paula,
Look at that.
How long did it
Wow.
take you to make this? This is so awesome. It's like a table.
Wow. Do you want to put that on the table here?
I wonder if we could hang it up behind us in the netting, or would it blend in too much with the wall? We'll
you know what
find
I was
a home
thinking?
for it.
What if you wore it like an Amish woman and you did it like this? No, I could wear it for biking like a do-rag when I'm Gator Scouting. What do you think? You like that?
Yeah. Paula, what do you think? We'll let Paula decide.
All right, Paula gets to decide.
Thank you so much.
That is amazing.
Love it.
That's
Pretty
amazing.
awesome. We'll
Wow.
definitely find a new home for that.
How cool is that?
All right. The next package is from Aja.
Why she's
It's pronounced Asia Hildebrandt from Comstock Park in Michigan. I think this is for you.
okay. While you're opening that one, I got this one. This is, of course, for Jeremy's vest when he qualifies for his lemur badge. Kathy in West Virginia. Kathy in West Virginia just
That's
sent a lemur
awesome.
badge. Look at that.
That is so cool.
I have to qualify for it, but Kathy in West Virginia, thank you so much. How cool is that?
We've always been pronouncing her name Aja. It's Asia
How do you know?
because it says right there in parentheses.
Asia. Okay, well,
right,
there you go. That's
This is for you.
nice. Check that out for the Otter Creek
Paula
house.
says it took me about a week or so for your table on the porch, or it could be framed. I designed the pattern and yes, hand crocheted it. It is beautiful.
You want to put it on the table in the porch?
Thank you so much.
That's genius.
Yeah, that's actually, if that's
Okay.
what she intended it
It's
for,
going. Yep.
absolutely.
Okay, it's going back. It's going back with me for the table on the porch. That's genius.
Are you gonna tuck it away in your book bag or wear it the whole time?
Well, you know, I'm like an old man, so I might get a little chilly on the plane.
You could use it as a scarf.
use it as a scarf or
multi-purpose.
or a little, you know, protect my hair from the rain.
The next package is from Christy Hage. I think that's how you say her last name, from Ravenna. It's a package in a package.
Oh, 2 packages on that one.
This one might be for you, Jeremy.
You think so?
I think so.
I got a feeling this one might be for you. This one's definitely for you.
Okay, make sure that there's nothing else in there. All right, it says, hey, Jeremy and George, I wanted to send a license plate from Nebraska, and look what I found.
No way.
I hope you like it, and we'll hang it at your house in Florida. I really enjoy watching your channel and love to see what you find. Sincerely, Christy.
That is going on the
That's
house
definitely
in
going
Florida.
up.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness,
Our-
how cool.
All the license plates you guys are sending us the collection just keeps getting bigger.
And they look so
bigger,
cool
and
on
it
the
all
house.
looks amazing. Yeah,
We're
so
gonna have a whole front of the house is gonna be license plates.
our goal is to get a plate from every state. Even if there's duplicates, we don't care.
A plate from every state, and then what rhymes with country? A dung tree from every country. That's a foreign word. Okay, here is something else in the mail. George, this is a lemur charm.
Oh, nice.
But we don't know who it's from.
There's no notes?
No note, and I don't know if we can focus on it. We probably can't focus on it very well. But there's no note. That's a lemur charm. No doubt. We'll get back into focus, I promise. Like right now.
There it goes.
Okay, not
Just give it a
yet.
sec.
In 3, 2. Okay,
You
come
might
on.
have to put your hand back up again.
Come on, focus.
There it goes.
And still isn't doing it. It's not close
That's
enough to
what
us.
webcams do.
There we go. It's not close enough to us.
All right, so I don't see, this is directly from Amazon. I don't see a note.
Wow, you're doing
Okay. Easily distracted by lemurs.
I wonder who that's
Look how
for.
Cute. And then I think that one's for you because it looks bigger.
And easily distracted by George. Is that what it
That one
says?
says Florida Bigfoot Hunter. Oh
yeah.
my God, that's so cool.
There we
Look at the
go.
design. Love it.
Look at that. How
This
cool
may
is
be
that?
a shirt that Jeremy wears every day now.
That could.
He likes this material.
Do you think that's going to replace the black shirt that I wear every day?
No, I think another Summit shirt will replace that shirt.
All right, it might. Thank you so much. Very
Thank you so
cool.
much, whoever sent this.
All right, the
super cute.
The camera should stay into focus much better now. Okay, just saying hi, and let's see. This is from George. May this bring you luck when you tackle the towers.
I could totally wear this on the silver chain.
Yeah, you could.
Jose, to be put together.
By the way, love the Otter Saga. Florida is great for y'all. Love Joni. Okay, Joni sent you something when you tackled the towers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait, there's something. Okay. There's something there. That looks like a silver dollar sign and a sword.
With
That's
a
all
sword.
you.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
there's something
this
here
is so
too.
Cool.
George. That is.
Oh my gosh, that thing looks heavy. Does it have weight to it?
This is 1 ounce of silver.
No way.
And it's Elvis.
No.
This is
way.
a 1 ounce of Elvis silver.
Oh my goodness.
No joke. Completely and totally legit. Completely and totally legit.
Who sent that? Joni?
Joni.
Wow.
1 ounce of Elvis silver for the coin pusher.
Holy.
Look at that.
Cool. Love it.
Look at that. Wow.
I am going to cherish this. My Elvis collection from you guys.
Just seems to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger, doesn't it?
Much bigger. Yes.
Is that all the mail?
That's it.
Trust me, there is so much more in Florida.
There is.
So much more.
What's the plan for that?
Well, we have to do 1 of 2 things. Probably next Sunday.
Oh my gosh, it fits perfectly in this pouch that Joni sent.
I think next Sunday we're going to have to jump into mail first thing, but I'll be there and you'll be here. So I'm just going to have to open it and show it to you.
Okay.
And then we'll have to figure it out that way. We're just going to have to get into mail right away because there is so much mail to go through.
If you have 4 weeks worth of mail, and there probably will be more when you get back, that may take up the whole first hour.
There is a lot of mail. There's a lot. I might have to bring in Substitute George to help just with the mail.
Yeah.
There's that much mail. No joke. Okay. Let's get into our update in regards to what's going on with the neighbors.
Oh, Brian says it's pixelated pixels and are bad.
Uh-oh. Pixels aren't good. Pixels aren't ever good. Okay. So everything going on with the neighbors, George, you've been here. I've been there. What has your thought process been through this entire thing from Ohio?
For me, it's just been, wow. Can Otter Creek get any more otter than it already is at? And it just, the story just keeps. Let me try this and see if this helps.
Yoink.
See if that helps. This is a brand new webcam. No, it wouldn't have.
No, it wouldn't help that.
No.
All right. So, your thought process.
So the neighbor update doesn't end with the last video that you uploaded.
No, it does not.
There's more to it, and it's mind-boggling. And it boggles my mind that people were able to get away with what they're doing for so long.
So do you remember when you were here in Ohio and I was in Florida and I called you and I told you what just happened with Tina and Brian, or Brian and Tina?
Yeah.
So what was that like?
That was a total 360 because we thought they were one of the normal neighbors.
Yep, we thought that. We thought that. Okay, so do you remember what we talked about?
We talked about so much. What are you thinking?
Well, don't you remember I called you? I was like, you will not believe what just happened. And I was like, I'm just in awe. I'm in shock and awe. I can't even believe the conversations I just had.
Yeah.
And what was your response?
My response was probably, I mean, I had a couple of responses, but what I think what you're looking for is, wow, like Brian seemed to be level-headed.
Your response was, Jeremy, you've already had the surveyors out there twice to double check. Just in another kind gesture, you said what?
I did. I said, have them come out and triple check, because maybe there was an error on their end.
So what I did then is, because Tina actually had messaged us before through the Facebook fan page. And if you're not on the Facebook fan page, make sure you jump on, follow. That's another great place.
Carolina Treasure
We
Hunters.
actually post more stuff on Facebook, Instagram, and our TikTok is coming soon than we do on YouTube. So Tina had messaged us before, and so I sent her a quick message. I said, hey, just in all due diligence, it's like, I'll have McMillan come out again to triple check, and I'll do it on yours and Brian's schedule. If you let me know when you guys are available, you can ask them any questions possible and at all. Now, at that point, I sent the message, didn't get any response from the message. But at the same time, I had to let Substitute George out of the gate because she was done working for the day. So she had to go home to her family. So I went up, and then Brian was up there again. So that's when I approached Brian. I said, hey, Brian, you know, I'll have McMillan come out again. And that's where the explosion happened again. And that's where Substitute George came and started to film this time. And then obviously you guys have all seen it from that point. So you're in Ohio, I'm in Florida. You're thinking what the entire time?
I don't know what to think at this point. I'm just like praying for your safety, and that.
Were you praying for their safety?
Praying for everyone's safety at that point.
I mean, it has just been absolutely crazy. So then we went ahead. So basically, in a nutshell, what we had to do for logistics wise.
Hold on a second. So I know you guys are all saying that the picture is very blurry. Can you guys at least hear us? Let us know if you can at least hear us. Adam sent $2, says there is no substitute for the infamous George. Rosie says switch cameras. The only thing I can think of is either unplugging it from the hardwire, because we're tapped into the higher, or just refreshing on our end.
Nope. Both of that will kill the stream. You can't touch either one of those. So unfortunately,
yes, you guys can hear us. So as long as you guys can hear us, then
always are every Sunday. So most likely it's either or it's bandwidth at your home if it's blurry. You're not getting it blurry on your phone. Georgia's watching it on her phone and it's not blurry.
A little bit.
Maybe you didn't set it up right since it's a new camera. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe there's something funky going on with our internet. Who knows? It's been raining all day. So
you never know. Okay. So again, that being said, that we told you everything that was going on. I told you you're sitting there and you're saying, man, what the Hales is going on in Otter Creek? And I had to call the local sheriff to actually get everything formally recorded for court proceedings. So remember, we come in, we purchase the property, and there are known encroachments on the property on their part, not on our part, on their part. They sold the property without disclosing the encroachments. They are therefore legally liable for non-disclosure of those encroachments. Number one being Susie, Michael's mom. Number two being themselves. And so not only is Tina, remember, Brian has no ownership in this property before we buy it. It is Tina and her 5 siblings. And so he has no ownership whatsoever. I don't doubt that he probably wanted to keep the property, but with 6 kids owning it and wanting their piece of the pie, there's probably, and this is just all speculation, there's probably no way that was ever going to happen. And so now they're legally liable, and Brian actually has destruction of property that he's liable for as well. And there's numerous other things, especially with threats. And so there were a number of steps that we were going through to take things into court, unless there was a proper apology. There's no doubt whatsoever. Okay, so some people have already said, oh man, Jeremy, I can't believe you stooped to his level. You turned the actual statue, the structure, the cactus. around and you stoop to his level. How do you feel about that?
Jeremy actually wanted to take it down, and I said, no, I think you should leave it so it's a daily reminder of his juvenile behavior.
So it's actually not my idea to keep it. I was taking it down. It was George's idea to keep it.
He needs a daily reminder. So then a lot of our viewers suggested that we turn it around.
Now, here's the funny part. If it was George on video going, you should turn it around and let it be a daily reminder. All of the viewers saying negative things. Oh, you're so immature, Jeremy. They would have been like, George, you're a genius, because it was a female saying it. I'm the one that wanted to take it down. George is the one that actually wanted to keep it up, and then we were going to turn it around. So all of that is George's idea. I loved it because we have a sense of humor. So there's people who have complained on the videos and been like, oh man, you're a Christian man. Yeah, I'm a Christian man. And as such, God gave me and gifted me with a sense of humor. And frankly, as I read some of the comments from some of the viewers that go, oh, you're so immature and how dare you? And I sit there and I go, man, how do you cope through life? How can you make it without a sense of humor? I can't grasp it.
For us, yes, it was an insult on Brian's part, but at the same time, I think we find humor in everything, no matter what it is. And so
let's be extremely clear, because some people are going, well, Brian apologized. You should take it down.
Immature is more fun.
Absolutely. So there are some who have said on the side of the fence, well, Brian apologized, therefore you should take it down. Well, let's be really clear. An apology in writing, while he did what needed to be done to keep himself out of court and out of jail, I mean, let's get down to the nitty gritty of it. Let's get to reality. He did what needed to be done to keep himself out of court and out of jail. That's what he did. The bare necessities, the bare basics, he said he needed an apology. No doubt he had pressure. Again, this is all speculation. No doubt he had pressure from the family members. There had to be an apology because you have 6 family members that are legally liable for what happened. If he were a true man and was truly apologetic, if you made a fool out of yourself on camera, you better go and correct it on camera. It's that simple. If he were truly apologetic, he's going to do as little as possible, in my opinion. This is my opinion. And he has done as little as possible, probably, again, my opinion, pressured by his family to just say sorry, be done with it, call it a cactus structure instead of what he actually intended it and what it really was. Because now that keeps him out of court, because I'm a man of my word. I said, you apologize, and I'll do the right thing. The right thing was actually to pursue all of this legally and to take care of it through the right path. But we can bypass all that if you just apologize and be a good neighbor. Good neighbor would have came up to me and responded and actually shook my hand, in my opinion. And that is my opinion. And therefore, George's point of he needs a daily reminder of what he did. Listen, you break the law and then you go into a judge room or a courtroom, such as Maryland is going to do on Monday, and you go to the court and go, well, I told him I'm sorry. You think she's not still liable for over $1 million in lost wages and income and damages?
For locking you out,
she locked me out of my building illegally, locked me out of my building. You think a judge is going to sit there and look at her and go, oh, you said sorry, you don't have any more consequences anymore? Ain't gonna happen. So you have to pull yourself. These individuals who make these comments that make no sense whatsoever, to me, you have to pull yourself out of your dream world and get into reality. When you do something, there's consequences to your actions. Those can be good consequences. All right. You do a great job, you get a bonus. Or they could be negative consequences. You do a bad job, you get fired. But there are always consequences that you have to live with your actions. Now, George and I, we find humor in things. That's a great thing. But there are still consequences to what has been done. And again, in my opinion, the bare minimum just to get by, probably from family pressure, has been done in regards to an apology. There has been no one-on-one, man-to-man, like a man should, come and apologize. You make a fool out of yourself on camera. If you make a public display of a fool out of yourself, which if you come, we had another individual come to the property. I was telling her about it. A kid comes to the property. He's a teenager. He's a minor. And he comes to the property. He's like, can I come on your property and hunt? No. Oh, by the way, I don't want you to ever film me. You're on my property right now.
You're
Get off of my
filmed.
property. You're
being
filmed right now. Get off my property. I said, what's your name, son? Do I have to tell you? No, get off my property and don't ever come on my property. If you don't want to be filmed, don't do stupid, foolish things, period. If you don't want to be held responsible for the dumb, foolish, stupid things you do, don't do them. But there are consequences to what's been done. And the bare minimum has been done to try and rectify it. Again, I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to pursue anything. And George can tell you everything was in the process. It's not like we just went, oh, we're going to do this. Everything was in the process. That's why the sheriff was there. So it's not, oh, well, Jeremy's just calling the sheriff for this or that, for that, the other thing. I mean, we've even heard foolish things like the local said, well, the sheriff are now going to charge us $3,800 every time I call them. The sheriff aren't going to charge us anything. How foolish is that to even think that or say that? So the sheriff was there in the process of all the process that was going to move forward. And all of that process was moving forward. As a matter of fact, I don't have any problem with sharing with everybody on the live stream. I called every single lawyer and I made appointments with every single lawyer in Levy County in regards to the situation so that they could not get legal representation. That took 2 days of my schedule to make meetings with every single lawyer. Now, you want to start a war with me, I'm cool with it, but I promise you I'm going to do everything I can to win. And I was on the phone about the situation with every single lawyer in Levy County so they could not find legal representation in regards to even fight the battle. That was the starting point. And then it moved on from there. We still don't have an actual, I'm sorry, man-to-man shake, take care of it on film. Whether we actually get to that point or not, I have hope, but I'm not sure it ever will get to that point. So I think, and again, this is my opinion, I think it was the bare necessities to get by. And that's what it was. Now, I did not walk into this problem any more than I walked into the Maryland problem. The problem walked to me and entered my life. If Tina and Brian, if we can add Brian to that, and the siblings all would have handled the transaction and the sale of the property properly, if they would have gotten a survey before they actually sold it, if they would have fixed the encroachment issues before they sold it, like any normal person selling property would, okay? I mean, this is so standard. As well. Or they could have sold it and just disclosed it. They could have said, yep, they disclosed nothing. And so any of those things could have helped them along the way, but they didn't do any of those things. They brought the problem into our lives. Now, for George and I, now some people are going, well, why did you buy the property? Because we did not want to spend the winter here in Ohio. We had to get to Florida in time in the threat that Michael DeWine, the governor, was going to shut the state down again. We had to get to Florida in time to actually go, okay, well, we're here. We're going to get settled. We have to work. So if we were working on the property and then the survey was going beyond, behind the scenes, it took us over 3 months to get the survey done. Right. The survey's going on behind the scenes. We were okay with that. So we knew we'd buy the property, get the survey, and boom, here we are. We're in the middle of all these issues. Okay. And so that was
the survey's not even completely done yet.
Yeah, it is. It's completely done.
Completely done?
You're just talking the fence. She's talking, when she said the survey's not done, she's talking about the fence line. The survey for the boundary points are all done. Okay. More fencing is going up. We have almost, I forget how many hundreds and thousands of feet that our north fence line, we're getting a north fence line in, and that's a huge fence line. We are also getting a west fence in, but the survey company has to come out and put all the, like every 50 feet has to put a stake and go, this is the property line. The survey's done. It's an additional job that they have to do for the fence coming in. So all that being said, I didn't step into this problem on purpose any more than I did with Maryland. Maryland put me in this position. And frankly, Tina and Brian put me in this position. And so we don't look for problems, but that Maryland issue has happened. And now I'm in the middle of it. That war is not going to be done until, frankly, until I win. And you are going to be shocked at the twists and turns. I promise you. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., I'm going to be in court with Maryland. in front of the judge. It's going to be crazy. Absolutely crazy.
We don't even know what to expect.
It's so crazy right now that we really don't even know what to expect. We have a battle plan and we have a plan going in, but we honestly don't know what to expect. And we never went to start a war with Michael, with Susie, with Kenny. But you can't sit there and take over somebody's property and do foolish things on their property, or block a road that's open to the entire public, or have encroachments on a property that a business owner has to have insured, because you don't even know why he has to have it insured. For you to be so foolish to go, oh man, you know, one of the things that Brian said, I'll take care of your $5 million worth of insurance. He doesn't even know what the $5 million of insurance is for. He has no idea what's going to be behind his house, on the side of his house, around his house. No concept. No concept. And nor is it my responsibility to share that concept with him. My responsibility is to buy the property and build my business. I have no responsibility to Brian at all. At all. I can wave to him. I can say hi. I can say nothing. I don't have to share anything with him or any other neighbor. It's our property. We're going to do what we're going to do on our property, regardless of whether they want it, they don't want it. They don't want us driving up and down our driveway.
Used to be. I
don't care how things used to be. And this is one of the things I told to Tina that you'd never going to see on camera because it wasn't recorded. Tina came to me and she said, I already talked to the courts and they said I can gift you this property. She's talking about the property I already own. Why did she go to the courts and not come to me? I mean, just wrap your mind around this. This is just another excuse trying to go, well, you know, to deflect the actual issue. And the victim mentality doesn't work with me. It does not work. I can't stand it. I cannot stand the victim mentality. So they're the victim in this because we bought the property and now we have encroachments, but they're somehow the victim of us. No, you're not. You never were, and you're never going to be the victim of us. I'm going to put a fence up. I'm going to build a business. I don't care what anybody else did with the property, and I understand their sentimental value. So that's the danger of buying property from somebody who's still next to your property. And I said this to Tina as well, that you're never going to see on camera. I told Tina, if I would have known you were going to be right here next to us, I said, this never works. Never, because you have founder syndrome and you want to hold on to what dad did and what mom did. And I told her, I said, I don't ever want to hear again the way it used to be, because the way it used to be isn't anymore. I can respect that past, but it's not going to hinder me or hold me back from the future and where we're going. I did not buy the property for the same purpose that somebody else that used to have it, or the kids were there, or you can go or. I'm a businessman. As our business people as well, we're going to continue on with business. Business is going to continue to grow, whether you like it or not. Now, if Tina and Brian, then they would just go, well, this is the way it always is. People can't adapt to change very well. Most people. I have always been told that I'm for change by most people. So typically you got 99% of people who don't adapt well to change, and then you got 1% of the population who actually caused the change. I'm probably more like that 1% of the population that caused it. YouTube, that's good. But it has been,
lady, if you guys remember, almost a month ago, I think 3 weeks to a month ago, we auctioned off our first mystery box, and the niche lady purchased it, and her channel now. So it did go live yesterday. She released it yesterday. So make sure you guys go on over to the niche lady's channel and check out the.
Maybe our mods can actually put that link in.
Yeah,
too.
Definitely.
That'd be cool. So George had this idea. She's like, I'm just gonna put a mystery box together. So there was no value on the mystery box. She just had a box, and whatever the bid was is whatever the bid was. And so she just, whatever the bid was is whatever the bid was.
Yep.
So nobody knew what they were bidding on. It was a complete and total mystery box, and it was, you can bid whatever price you want to bid. And the niche lady actually won that bid, and she got your full box.
Thank you, Arnold Dave 23.
And you started to read comments on the video as well.
Yeah.
So George,
most of the comments were like, you got a lot of cool stuff, and I think those people are the ones that actually resell. I think the ones that don't know resell and don't know the value of collectibles and like older vintage items or pre-owned items were the ones who were leaving negative comments that.
And that's the thing
You
you
got a
have
bunch
to
of
realize. You have to realize if you're going to put yourself on YouTube, you're going to have negative people and negative comments. And here's the one thing. We've said this before. We share this with everybody, especially as
Mitch Lady said, I've already sold several items from the box.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's even better. Here's the thing that we learned from YouTube right away is that YouTube actually suggests anybody who is negative, anybody that causes bad drama in your comments, just block them and delete it. And so their whole process, YouTube is telling you this. Their whole process is if you let negative people in on your comments and your videos, what happens is negativity breeds negativity, which breeds negativity, which breeds negativity. Mm-hmm. But if you keep it all positive, positivity breeds positivity, breeds positivity, and positivity grows, negativity dies. Negativity will literally kill itself.
Thank you, Versi.
And so that's one of the YouTube lessons that we learned from Creator Academy from YouTube. Yep. Is we have a absolute zero tolerance. If you make an off-colored comment or a statement or something along those lines that don't align with our values and the direction that we go with the channel,
they get deleted.
You gone. But you have to realize, for us, we get that nonstop. So when we say things like we get 100, like if we get 100 death threats a day, we do, from keyboard warrior trolls. Oh yeah. They will be like, oh man, you're like right now you're a Yankee coming into the South trying to tell us how to change our ways. I'm gonna come and kill you. All right. Well, I always respond the same way. I say, all right, well, come on down. Here's my address and we'll live stream it. Not one person has shown up yet, but we still get it because they're keyboard warriors.
Thank you, Vinny Pots and Pans.
And then it just gets deleted.
Yeah.
It always gets deleted because we love the positive people. Right. The Debbie Vaughns.
Majority of our viewers are very positive, very supportive.
And they get
you guys are
humor.
Amazing. Yes.
They get humor. Like JK
a lot of our subscribers and viewers have become family to us. And I think we have an amazing YouTube community where not only have you guys been friends, but you guys have become family too. And then you get those warrior trolls that come in and they probably do it to everyone's video. They'll
never be happy.
It's the nature of just being out there on YouTube and vlogging your life, which we totally get. We don't ever take it personal. So when we share with you that yes, people always, we get so many death threats. Will those people on the other end actually follow through? Probably not.
But then you got people like JK who write songs every week for us and send us messages like, hey, it looks like you had a rough time with your neighbor today. Hey, I just wrote a funny song for you. So here you go. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. So like when we're in different states and she'll call me and she'll be like, did you just see what this viewer sent us? And I'm like, no, not yet. She's like, you have to read it right now. It's so funny. And then I'll be like, did you see?
Read it, or I'll just read it to you.
Yeah, she'll read it to me. And then
he'll send me a screenshot of
I'll send screenshots with funny comments to her. I'm like, these people are so awesome.
So we know that we're a ray of sunshine to a lot of our viewers, but you guys do the exact same thing to us, like where you guys are a ray of sunshine for us as well.
The reality is, if it wasn't for all you guys, we wouldn't keep doing this because this is way too much work.
Yeah, you guys
way too much work
us as well.
It's you guys that actually encourage us to keep doing it because of your love.
Sherry. Yes.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, and we do have a ton of fun with it. So, Niche Lady, the Niche Lady, you got to watch her video. Ton of fun there. That was the mystery box in the auction. She got it. Ton of fun.
I think a granddaughter helped her record, and she did a really good job.
Really good job
of holding the phone.
I'm thinking about actually hiring her granddaughter to hold the phone for me. What do you think?
I don't know. But Niche Lady lives all the way in Vegas.
Yeah, but they're coming to Florida here soon. She's going to be in Florida soon.
In July, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you coming down to Florida for that?
I should be able to, unless I have doctor's appointments. Like
you got an appointment with Dr. J.
Dr. J. All right. Hopefully our stream is a little bit better.
I'm 44 now. My stream's a little off. It kind of splits. It's kind of like
Something
But
funky is going on.
I'm
with our internet.
trying to get it
Thank
fixed.
you, Bugs Adventures.
You think it's
All
the
right.
internet?
Yeah. So no auction tonight because it is Mother's Day and tomorrow is my birthday and I have a ton of appointments lined up this week, so I wouldn't have time to package and ship everything. But we are going to shoot for a auction next Sunday. Silver Wheels sent $10. Says Happy Mother's Day, Happy Birthday, George. Looking good. Thank you, Silver Wheels.
I thought she said you were looking a little fuzzy. I think she said you were looking a little blurry tonight.
Rosie, thank you for the $5. Says you inspire me every day, and she has her auction every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
You know what I bet it is? I wonder if it's focusing in on the snowball instead of.
Oh, maybe. Debbie Dever, thank you so much. There was a message that popped up that internet's a little.
Is a little rough.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Thank you, Nightmare Treasures.
Huh.
All right, we're going to hop off because our hour is up. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this Sunday Fun Day. Thank you to all of our awesome moderators.
What should we say?
Thank you to everyone that sent a super chat donation. It means a lot. It helps the channel out a lot. Thank you, Vinny Pots and Pants. You guys are amazing.
If you love what the hell's top, what the hell.
Thank you all for the warm thoughts, all of the continued prayers that you guys send us every day.
If you love what the hell's top,
for all the birthday wishes.
hell's.
Tomorrow's gonna be another odd day.
If you love what the hell's and you love making sales. What was that? If you love what the hell's top, what the hell's.
Happy Mother's Day again to all of the lovely moms out there, and happy birthday to all my May birthday buddies. Say goodnight, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.